What's up, family? Hey, I just came back inside from being outside. It's freezing out there. I went to go outside, see what's going on because my Wi-Fi is messed up. And it's a bunch of snow on the antenna, so I probably won't have service for a minute. But I want to talk to you guys about something. Something kind of heavy, something serious. One of the most challenging things that any of us can probably go through in life is to be in love with somebody who um, who lies to you, and who's lied on you. Say again. Probably one of the hardest things to go through in life is to be in love with somebody or to love somebody. No, we stay with being in love with somebody um, who's lied to you over and over. You know what I mean? And they've lied on you. Today we're going to talk about character versus character. Character versus character. And there's so many different definitions of character. And there's two aspects of character that I want to talk about today. Stay with me. I plan on going somewhere with this. I'm a big fan of Denzel Washington. Um, when I look at Denzel Washington's life, he's a man of character to me. What I mean, he's honorable, has integrity. You don't see him caught up in drama and stupid stuff. He's a man of commitment, a man of, fortitude. He's an honorable, decent, upright guy. He made a movie a while back called Training Day. Although the movie was good, I detested, I couldn't stand his role, his character. Stay with me. We're talking about character versus character. I couldn't stand his role in that movie. I couldn't stand his character. His character was a bad cop. Distrustful, crooked, corrupt. And he played that role exceptionally well. And it went against everything that I saw as his natural character, who he really was in real life. Character versus character. Character. Our personality. Our traits. Versus a role we play. Our personality, our natural personality, our natural traits versus a role we play. Character versus character. So often in life, we can be so loving, so giving, so trusting, and that's our character. That's who we are at our core. And we could fall in love with somebody who's playing a role. They're playing a role. They're a character. Their role is to come across as being loving and caring and compassionate and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And if you're not careful, you will fall in love with this individual because you perceive the role that they're playing. You perceive their character as being their true character. Talking about character versus character. If you're not careful And it's hard. It's dang near impossible to differentiate sometimes. And I understand that. I've been there. Been there. Take my word, I've been there. It's dang near impossible sometimes to differentiate between somebody's character, their natural personality, their natural traits, versus a role that they're playing. Sometimes people have played roles so well that they believed the hype. They started living that role. That role became who they were. Sometimes people lose themselves in the role that they play. Sometimes people get lost in their identity because of the pain, the suffering, the defense mechanisms that they've taken on to protect themselves. They've gotten lost in their character. They don't even know who they are anymore. They believe they're this fictitious being. They believe they're this character. And they truly believe that's who they are. Character versus character. It is extremely heartbreaking, extremely confusing, complete. It's depressing. Falling in love, being in love with somebody, and finding out that they're playing a role. This is who you are. This is your character on display. You're vulnerable. You're open. You're transparent. This is this. You're putting your all. You're investing your all into this relationship, and they're playing a role. They're a character in a movie. You don't realize that this is a movie. You don't realize that this is a drama. You know what I mean? You don't realize that this is a story. You're giving your all. This is who you are. You're investing all that you have, all that you are, to this other person. You're just another character playing a role because they're a character playing and living a role. You don't realize oftentimes that they're living a role, they're playing a role. You don't often realize that they're being a character in a movie, in a drama, in a soap opera, until after you've already invested all that you are. Until after you've already completely got caught up. What I mean caught up, you're madly in love with this person. You're convinced that this is the one, not realizing this is just another soap opera to them. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I'm laughing because I've been there. God knows I know that pain. I know that brokenness. I know that confusion. I know that depression that comes with realizing, yeah, you're just another person in their soap opera. You're just another character in their screen. There's no easy way of getting out of this. There's no easy way of mending that broken heart. There's no easy way of calming that confusion and the depression that follows that. And if we're not careful, we become bitter. If we're not careful, we become tainted. If we're not careful, we become full of animosity and anger and hatred. Because we feel like we've been used. We feel like we've been taken advantage of. That's another video for another day. Being useful versus useless. Today we're talking about character versus character. Don't allow your character, don't allow somebody else who's playing a role, who's acting as a character, to change your true character. Don't allow somebody else's drama. Don't allow somebody else's craziness to change who you are at your core. Don't stop being loving. Don't stop being compassionate and giving and forgiving and all those things that make you who you are. All those things that make you a beautiful beacon of light and hope and joy. Don't allow somebody to taint that. Don't allow somebody to put that light out. Because you realize that your character is not the same character that they have. Because you realize that your character is true and genuine. And their character is just a role. I love you guys. Happy healing.